Personality is a bad man. This is the like kind of talk that he likes. Personality, good evening.
Hi, Steve, baby.
This one sweet you for Bele. See how you smiling.
No, you are saying it. You're already in the mood.
It's February now, and in a couple of days it will be Valentine.
You're already in the mood. I can see it.
Are you not supposed? Who doesn't like good things?
In fact, if you know what is the kum for you this period, you will be dancing disco. You mean this Valentine? Lagos go hear him. Lagos go hear him.
Lagos go hear him? In what sense?
No, dirty Valentine, that's what it's going to be.
Dirty Valentine? Is that what you call it?
That's what it's going to be now. You mean after all this brouhaha all over the place, people need to unwind. What do you think?
Oh well, I whether unwinding or not, I'll just say that let's try as much as possible to, in the process of loving ourselves, show it. Let's be explicit with how we present the love. So if we are all, in no relationship and you haven't done anything to spice it up, this is an opportunity for you to spice it up. So Barrister Darlington, spice up your relationship. Don't be like all those men where they always do it. Try to be sweet and soft. Ladies like that kind of thing.
You know me now. You know me. Ice cream, pizza, all the choppings. You know now.
That's not, Barrister. That's outdated. All those ones don't make sense anymore. What's ice cream? What is pizza and ice cream?
I should go and buy you rose flower.
No, not necessarily me. Like your loved one that you have an intimate relationship with. It's a charity begins.
Where you they work now? There you they shop. That's what shop.
Oh my God, Barrister Darlington, happy new week to you, happy new month.
Yes, ST baby, how are you? How was your weekend?
I'm fine. Well, I was here yesterday, but yesterday was first Sunday of the month of February, and it was like a Thanksgiving day in church. You know how the world has been lately. So every day you wake up and you're alive, it's beautiful and a moment to celebrate and thank God for. So yeah, yesterday was Thanksgiving.
And we thank God for that.
Yes, we thank God for that. Barrister, apparently Nigeria is ranked among the world's most conflict-affected countries.
What the negative things?
And it's worrisome.
Esther, don't be surprised. More negative this thing is coming because we don't refuse to tell ourselves the truth, and that is what happened. If we are facing things forthrightly, Esther, some of these things will not come. It's just that whenever, instead of you to address it forthrightly, you'll be covering it, you'll be prevaricating, you'll be denying it, you'll be pretending. Meanwhile, the problem is there. Until the thing now escalates and turn into a monster, then they will turn around and start looking for whom to blame. Meanwhile, some of us will be raising the alarm here. Say, look, this is what is going on. No, maybe they told us that if we see something, we should say something, Esther. Now, if you see something, you don't need to talk. That is where we are in Nigeria now. If you see anything, don't talk. Just keep quiet so that you'll be a good boy. And I wonder how any country or anybody can develop by covering evil. I just want to see how this thing will help us. Because right now, just like Sheyi Makinde is saying, you no longer talk. You don't say the truth. At least look at what this man is saying. Is it true? If it is true, address it now. Yet nobody will until somebody from America will come and tell us the truth. It's unfortunate, seriously. More negative reports are coming, because we refuse to do the right thing. That's just the truth.
Well, Barrister, I'm not happy to see this report because it paints a scary, unfortunate reality that Nigeria has found itself in. And if you look at the statistics that was rolled out as to how this estimation was made by StatisSense, they did the ranking based on 4 indicators. They talked about the indicators are deadliness, risk to civilians, geographic spread of violence, and the number of armed groups. And countries on this list are classified as facing extreme levels of conflict. When the United States of America held a Congress to listen to the whole Christian genocide talk, you remember when it first of all came up, and House of Rep members were pushing it, Ted Cruz, Riley Moore, and a couple of them, they vowed to ensure that it would not continue in the face of the terrorism Nigerians were facing. Now, Nigerians said, you cannot say it's Christian genocide because even Muslims too are affected in those regions, and these guys are just basically terrorists. It's not Islam that you're practicing, even though whenever they carry out this dastardly act, they call out, they say Allahu Akbar, but they say that those persons are demons. They're not necessarily representing Islam. Now, in that regard, House of Rep member Riley Moore, Ted Cruz decided to have a Congress where they were going to listen, to Nigerians, those who have been displaced and those who have faced the extreme terrorism act, and then others who feel that it is not necessarily targeting a religious group. In that process, they mentioned about 32 terrorist organizations or 32 terrorist cells, meaning that the Boko Haram, ISWAP, Mahmouda, Lakurawa that we think we know is just the tip of the iceberg, that there are so many of them that have habitated themselves and found comfort in Nigeria. So if this status sense is giving this indicator, Nigeria is number 5 in the ranked up world's most conflicted affected countries. So you have Palestine as number 1, Myanmar as number 2, Syria number 3, Mexico number 4, and Nigeria number 5. And there are talks that one of the reasons why the president is traveling is to see how he can get partnership with these countries to help eradicate terrorism. Do you think it's working? Because the president has spent 34 billion naira on trips, even more than that, since 2024 thereabout. Trips by him, his wife, his inner cabinet members, some of them for retreats and programs, and different trips by the president, both personal and those that he's using to market the country. And amidst all of this, insecurity prevails. So what's your take on this?
They said they haven't helped those who help themselves. Have you been helping yourself with the terrorism fight? The answer is capital no. If we are serious, America will not come here to help us solve our problem. That is even more embarrassing. Seriously. Every time they say these terrorists are nothing to our military, they are nothing, the government have the political will, they can do it. Then do it. You don't need to do it. This is 15 years, going to 16 years now that this has been with us. What are you doing? It even escalated under your watch, which is another embarrassment on its own. So what is the reason for this escalation of violence?
That's what is worrisome. It's been crazy. Even the terrorists raided the barracks, one of the military barracks, and killed a couple of our soldiers. Just very recent. When I heard that information, I said, how? We saw a video that circulated, Nigerian air base. ISIS, yes, basically ISIS raided that place. This is what the Minister of Defense was talking about, the pressure from the Sahel. These guys are gaining entry into Nigeria's territory. In Niger, their Air Force base, they bombed the aeroplane there and a couple of their facilities, and they did it unrestrained. Nobody fought back, nobody was there. So what are we doing? If it feels like there is a battle for the soul of West Africa by these terrorist groups, and I don't know what West African leaders and Central African leaders are doing about it.
And that is because ECOWAS has collapsed. ECOWAS is no longer your ECOWAS of before. The ECOWAS that Gowon and Co formed, it is no longer the same ECOWAS, Esther. It has collapsed. No thanks to bad leadership. Nigeria should be holding forth ECOWAS. That is, no fly can pass through ECOWAS. If Nigeria were to take its rightful position in ECOWAS, nobody will mess up. It's like America in North America. Who is that person? Who is that person that will go there and mess up with Donald Trump? We are not playing our role, and the terrorists are taking advantage of this thing. You know, these people, they operate where there is weak leadership. Have you not noticed it? Yes.
Where there is porosity,
where there is that there being is obvious. I want to tell you here that can a fly perch on a hot iron? Esther, Have you seen any fly? No matter how
come close.
So what are you telling me? We are the cause of our problem. We refuse to do the right thing. So let nobody blame anybody. Terrorists, they are very, very clever. They take advantage of the weakness in any environment. So why do you make yourself weak? Through religion sentiment, through tribal sentiment, through ethnicity, through political sentiment. Why do you make yourself weak? The real common enemy we have, fight it. You will not. You are looking at religion, you are looking at tribe, you are looking at, and so these people, they take advantage of all these loopholes. That is just the simple truth. I have told you here that if you remove religion, religious sentiment, remove tribe, remove ethnicity, this terrorism will end in 24 hours. Esther. Oh, God Almighty. No matter how powerful anybody is, there are people you pay homage in the night.
What do you mean?
Then in the afternoon you pretend and talk tough, but in the night, you will listen to them.
To the detriment of your own people?
Esther, when you are hearing of cabal,
to the fragmentation of your nation?
When you are hearing of cabal, you think it's a joke, Abi?
The president has said there is no cabal in his cabinet.
What he said is not
and that he's in charge of his government.
True talk. What he's saying is not what we are seeing, Esther. What you are saying is not what we are seeing. It is now obvious that some people are above the law in this country. The 400 names that are spoiling this problem for Tinubu, why have you not named them? Esther, why has he not named them? You tell me. Talk. So, do you need him to tell you that some people are breathing down my neck? He will not tell you now, but the action will tell you. Let any other person make noise somewhere. You see what in fact you dare not. Or that man that threatened the wife. They will arrest him and entire family.
He said the man apologized.
Apologize to who? Muriki. Not even to the woman. Esther, the man apologized to tell you that he has no regard for a whole first lady. I didn't hear when he went to Oluremi to say, Madam, I'm sorry for what I said. Forgive me. He apologized to Muriki. You can see religious sentiment in everything they do. They must attach religion to it. And the last time I checked, I didn't hear that when you become a Muslim is a direct ticket to heaven. I didn't hear. So what is the essence of this? You pursue religious issues. Everything that's supposed to be discussed passionately or dispassionately, you will now carry religion and put inside.
Do you think the religious leaders are the ones responsible for this? There's a radicalization of these young persons. If you see the boys involved in this, they're very young. They're not exposed to education. It's almost like from time immemorial, while they're small, they'll tell them, do not get educated, or anything that has to do with education is a sin. Meanwhile, these religious leaders' children are in abroad, and their children are getting themselves educated. And they take advantage of the poor young children who obviously have been exposed to, whose parents or families are exposed to poverty, and they get into the dastardly act. Parents of Valentine, they involve children into this. They take them to the forest and groom them.
They're food soldiers. They use them as cannon fodder, Esther. They use them as cannon fodder. That you don't have the started Western education is sinful. Meanwhile, everything they are using to fight this your whatever, it has the indication of Western technology. Western education.
Obviously, the guns. I think it's not from Western technology.
And other things.
Whatever the drones that I heard they're using now, is it a Western technology?
IED. All the things they are using, go and check. So, where is the hypocrisy coming from, Esther? Why can't people tell their people the truth? Esther, have you seen what deceit and hypocrisy have caused in a particular region? You keep brainwashing your youth into evil enterprise for your own selfish interest, Abi. Esther, is this how Nigeria will grow? That's my question. Because this thing is not going away very soon. It is not. It has become something that is in your blood. In your blood. How do you remove it, Esther? How? There is nothing we have not taught. There is nothing advice we have not given. So we Christians over here that are peaceful, we are stupid, Abi. Esther, we are stupid, Abi. You can imagine. What have we not said that these people, our brothers, we have made all the sacrifice for them I mean, let us live in peace here. They refuse.